Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I just kind of wanted to hang out, show you guys some Olights, and tell you a little bit of news about some upcoming stuff here on the channel. Just to see if you guys might be interested in maybe providing a little input on what you think. So anyway, Olight sent me another package this month, and they sent me some kind of cool stuff. You remember before, I'm going to start with one we've already seen, so we don't have to touch on it too much. This is the Olight Arkfeld. This is the one that I very obviously mispronounced last time. I don't know why I called it an Arkfeld. It's an Arcfeld, and I've been corrected a lot of times. But thank you guys for that. So this actually has a green laser in it. If you turn it to the side there, you'll be able to see you've got a green laser there on my hand. So it's kind of nice if you need to point something out. There were a lot of use cases pointed out in the comments of that last video that I didn't even think of for using this. So apparently a lot of you guys really do like having a green laser pointer both in this as well as that O-Pen Pro that I got the other day also. So one of my favorite things about this Arcfeld is if you press and hold, it comes on this low, like 1 lumen. So if you want to look at something, whatever, a map, anything, you're looking at a paper, you're in the really dark area, you don't completely blow out your night vision or something like that just looking at a white sheet of paper or something. But if you need to really reach out and look, you double tap that and it goes to 1,000 lumens. So you have 1,000 lumens as turbo mode on here, but it has several other modes. It'll automatically remember the one you were on last, but it won't remember turbo. So if you're on turbo, it will just start on high. And then just press down the button again and it will cycle through all of its modes of brightness, so you can stop it, wherever you want, and it will remember that when you turn it back on. So I just like that there's an instant way to go to a very low light and then a double tap if you want to go to a very high 1,000 lumen light to take a look across a field, light up an entire room of a house, whatever it is you're working on. The other cool thing about this is that this light is almost flat through here. I mean, it's got a shape to it, but it's not like a round flashlight in your pocket. So when you slide this in, it actually feels pretty comfortable to carry in your pants pocket and doesn't push on you like a lot of other ones do that are just a completely round light. So just a few little things I've found that I really appreciate about this. This one is a whole lot fancier finish on this than the one that I got before. The other one was the olive green, which obviously I'm a big fan of olive green, but this is really classy looking too. Could not find this on Amazon right now, but I do have all the Olight links, the discount code of Millis10, all that good stuff in the description. So if you see something you need, you can go there. So before I jump on to the next light, oh, and this is a magnetic charging, so this snaps right onto this little magnetic deal on the bottom. So anyway, kind of handy to have in your truck. You can just have one charger and it fits almost all of the Olights that have that type of charging system. So here on the channel, I went ahead last week and ordered the new M2 Max MacBook Pro, as well as we finally have fiber optic internet. I had them install a router right by my desk here, so we have 1,000 megabytes per second, so I guess 1 gigabyte per second of internet speed here, up and down, synchronized speeds. So we have decent internet now in the shop finally, where this is a metal building and it makes it where we can't really, work like I'd like to. So now that we have that, now that we have the laptop coming also, should be here mid-February, I'm going to start experimenting with being able to use the nice 4K camera here and run it through the computer. And you'll have to bear with me as I learn a whole new line of things, but I want to start doing some of these unboxings and things of the tools that come in during the week as a live stream maybe. So if you guys would be up for hanging out during a live stream and see what, Knipex, Lowe's, Olight, everybody has sent me that week, before I even make a video about the product, you guys would kind of get a first peek at that. So that'll also have a lot to do with potentially eventual channel memberships, because we may have some live streams that are members only where I can give away a bunch of this stuff too. So I have a lot more fun giving things away on a live stream than I ever do in videos. It just does not go well in a video or any of that. So now that we're going live, hopefully we can give some cool stuff away, and really enjoy getting to hang out with you guys a little more and respond to your comments, your questions, whatever you're thinking in, you know, real time. So let me know what you think about those ideas, and if you have any suggestions, feel free. You can also feel free to go down there and send me an email or a message or whatever on Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. We're the same name everywhere. So, okay, another light here. I'm really excited about that, if you can't tell. I've not had a regular computer in a long time. This entire channel is run from an iPad Pro. So I do all my editing on there, all my uploading, everything is run between my iPhone and my iPad Pro. So that iPad is now over 3 years old, and it's time to see if we can't learn a whole new software. So anyway, yes, I'm excited about it, if you can't tell. So this Olight here, they sent me another one, and I've already taken it apart so I could charge the battery. The battery inside it is like a AA size, but it has a USB-C charging port on it there. So you can just pop it right in there and have a tail cap activated light. That's what's cool about this one. The i5R EOS right there, and it's just this one's kind of a gray color and just really tactical looking, but you can just momentary on without clicking, and if you do it again, it'll go up to the higher mode, so you can start low and then click again. No click there, that's just momentary on, so you can just lightly press. If you want it just on, just click it on, and now it's just on. Same deal with that. Let off that click and click it again, and you'll have it on high. So just kind of a neat little light. Has their great little S clip there on the top where you can clip this, you know, if you want to, just right on your hat and have your little headlamp just like that. I've gotten really hooked on just using these now that I have so many Olights. Now the Arcfeld only goes one direction with its clip, but so many of their batons, the Baton 3 Pro Max, all this stuff comes with a clip that will clip both in your pocket and on your hat. So I love that bi-directional clip. But just a handy little light to stick in a Vito bag. I'm ending up with Olights on all my bags since they've been hooking us up quite a bit here on the channel. We really appreciate having them on board. That's the i5R EOS. And then there's a little bitty one. This is one, they have a sale all the time. And if you look down there, you click the link, you go through there, using the discount code, whatever. A lot of times they have a sale or a bonus going where you'll get an extra light for free, and it's usually one like this, which is the i3E EOS right here. And they're just a real simple, like a AAA battery size. Yeah, it's just a AAA battery inside there. Flashlight. And you just screw this together, and when you screw it down all the way tight, it will come on. So you just have one brightness right there to use, but has a little keychain on the back. You can just unscrew it a little. I just have these hanging like on the Night Eyes clips on the side of some of my Vito bags where I can have an instant little light I can grab. Or if there's another tradie on the site and they forgot theirs, these are fantastic to just loan them in case you never see it again. They drop it in the water, whatever. You never know what can happen to your stuff when you loan it out. So it's nice to have some of these little freebies that Olight throws in all the time to do that with. So they also sent me this light, and this one is kind of different from anything I would normally get from them or have to try. This has a turn and lock deal here on the bottom, and it snaps in solid there, and it mounts with this strap. You can see you have a soft rubber strap around here, and I know I'm going to say this wrong, but it's a Wyvern. So is that a Wyvern? Wyvern? You tell me what it is. So on this, you have your normal light. Man, they're bright. This one is actually on high 300 lumens, but candela is 2000. Has an 80-meter throw and runs 3.5 hours on high. So has several settings just like the other lights do where you can, you know, go through them. But this is for, like, if you want to strap it on your handlebars of your bicycle or something like that. Really, though, anywhere where you can strap it on a pipe. Plenty of options there, I think, for me. So it'll be kind of neat. I'll probably just stick it on my bicycle, to be honest. This will be super handy. I've kind of wanted to get an e-bike. I'm a member of several handyman groups, general contractor groups, and there are actually some of us that do this kind of work that ride things like e-bikes and stuff to go do service calls and things in these big cities. And that's kind of cool. If you're one of those, I'd love to hear from you. That's kind of a neat job, I think, to be able to do something like that. So this charges with USB-C right there in the back. It's a pretty classy looking little light right there. But if you need one for your bicycle and you're a roaming handyman on a bicycle, here you go. That's kind of cool. Thank you, Olight. I will find a use for it, or possibly my wife will want it on her bike for when she's out with the kids at night riding around. So anyway, just a neat little stack of lights. My favorite out of that entire group is always the Arcfeld. I absolutely love the Arcfeld lights. And of course, the little tail cap activated one is super handy too. But just wanted to show you guys what they had sent in to me this week and see what you guys thought about some upcoming live streams, and me get to hang out with you guys a little bit, actually visit back and forth. Hopefully I can also go back to appearing on some other handyman channels and stuff when they use StreamYard, and we can all visit together, and I'll try to put links to when those happen here on the channel as well. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching another Olight video. Don't forget to subscribe while you're here so you can see some more cool videos every week.